evening. How is everybody? Thank you so much for joining us. How are you all? Hope you're all good. Happy Sunday to you. How are you? I'm just got to check something's working and then we're all good to go from there. But how are you? Welcome in. Do me a favour, as always. Can you please do me a favour and let me know, can you hear us? Can you see us? Is everything working as it should be? We always like to check that before we go any further, because otherwise it's just me talking to myself. So if you can just let me know if everything's working, let me know you can hear us, see us, and then we can go forward from there. But good evening to you. I hope you're all good. How have you been? How has your Sunday been? Thank you so much for being in. Blackpool's in the chat. Thank you so much, loud and clear. Well, let's go back and let's just say hello to Jessica's in. How you doing? Andy, welcome in. Julie, hello. How are you? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Heather's in. Welcome in as well, Heather. Ada, hello. How are you? Blackpool Trams, good evening to you. Janie's in. Hello, my lovely. How are you? We've also got Danny in the chat as well. Hello. Michael, good evening to you. And Thomas is here as well. But welcome in. Oh, hi, William. Just saw you sneaking in there. How are you? I hope everybody is good. And welcome along to Mouse Chat Live. If you've never been in Mouse Chat Live, what it is our weekly catch up with you guys to find out what's been going on with you. Let me just sort something out, because that, to me, it looks a little bit out of focus. I was just looking at that thinking, is that in focus? But yeah, it's our weekly catch up with yourselves, just to find out how everything is with you and what you've been up to. Where is the button? Where's the button? Focus. There we go. Let's just drag that into focus. Let's get this a bit. That's better. There we go. Much better. But yes, how are you all? Thank you so much for joining us. But like I say, it's our weekly catch-up with you to find out what's been going on with you, and also to let you know what we've been up to. It's also a way of us letting you know what's going on a bit more in depth than we do get a chance over on our TikTok. So yes, it is our way of giving a little bit more information. And yes, I have had a haircut. Charlie had his hair done the other day, and I was like, should I wait a few more weeks and get mine? And I was like, nah, do you know what? Sorry, just shave it all off, get right back to the bone. Kind of regretting it, because it's still a little bit chilly here in town. But we're also going to go through what's happening in Blackpool over the next couple of weeks. Some exciting events coming up. Also, what's coming up in Disney news as well. Or is it frozen? It might just click back over just with the... because I've just adjusted the camera. So let me just get that back in focus. There we go. It should just click back over. Let me look. Let me just have a look at that. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Let me just retune that bit. Every week I have something go wrong with this. Let's just have a look what's going on with it. Right, there we go. Are we back? Are we all sorted now? I've just reset everything. Yeah, I've just reset something. Just see if it reworks. If that makes sense. Is that working? Let's just have a look on this. Let's just check this. Let me just reset something on here. How's that? There we go. That should be a little bit better. There we go. Perfect. Ah, yeah. Oh, Tinternet. Isn't it great? Isn't it great when it works? Right, let's carry on. Let's get on with it. So it's January the 26th, which means this time of year the local business awards come up again with Coastal DAB Digital Radio here in Blackpool. They are the new radio wave, but they have taken over and basically every year, and they're now doing the LBAs, which is the Local Business Awards. Now, last year, we were fortunate enough to get nominated for this in the Digital Marketing and Creative category. We were unfortunately pipped to the post, and then we got nominated again, didn't we, in the Filed Kids Foundation back in November. And again, we got pipped to the post for that one. But we would absolutely love to win this one. We've had a heck of a year last year, both good and bad, but now we're kind of on the rise again. But we would love to come home with this. We are, in terms of Blackpool, we are the only accessible content creators in Blackpool, And I know other content creators do sometimes mention accessibility, but they haven't got the insight into it that we have. We are Blackpool's premier accessibility channel, and we would love to be able to bring this home. So if you can...
But we are also responsible content creators.
Yeah.
Who don't post silly content for clickbait.
No drama, no daft things.
We don't harm the environment. We don't film things just for views.
No.
We film things for you guys and to help you.
Things that are informative and educational. That's pretty much the way we want it. And obviously, we want to have a bit of fun as well. So we would absolutely love to come home with this. So if you are able to, and if you've not done already, I know a heck of a lot of you have done this already. But if you can go across to the Coastal Radio website, I think we've got it somewhere in the chat. I don't know if we have or not. Let me just have a quick look. Let me just get the actual link for you. But if you can go across to the Coastal Radio website, why is that not clicking up now? Why do these things never work when I want them to? Technology is failing me tonight. Right, where is it? There we go. Let's just copy that for you. I'm going to put it in the chat. Now, it is going to be a really long... There we go. There you go. If you click that link, it will take you across to the website. Now, if you do go and nominate, you are also going to need this information. It's the business telephone number. It's my text number. You also need our email address, which is right here as well in the chat. Just put all that in the nomination box. Nomination box, and where's the dot? There it is. And you'll be able to put that nomination in. You've got up until the 22nd of February to get nominated on that. So please, 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 please go over and do that for us. We would love to come away with that, wouldn't we?
We really would.
Right. Also, as well, brand new out for 2025. We've got our brand new merch out. You've all seen me wearing the new Tram Check hoodie. Absolutely love that one. And the other one, the where is it? Where's it parked? That was inspired by one of our Musketeer mods over on TikTok. He inspired that, Wayne, because every time I'm live, he always says, where's it parked? So we came up with that design with Wayne, and also we've got our Musketeer logo on there as well. I'll come on to how you get onto the giveaway in a minute. And yes, I'll also be talking about the lift as well. But if you want the link as well for our new merch site, please go and have a look at that. If you do want to get anything off there, if you use the code NY10, so NY10 in the checkout, you'll get 10% off, which takes it around about £22. Plus, there's free postage and packaging, so you don't have to pay for anything on there. Right. I so wanted to keep talking about this. August, we are heading back down to London. We are going to be going seeing Disney's brand new musical, which is going to be storming into the West End. Hercules is coming to Theatre Royal.
Hercules!
He's going to be coming to the Theatre Royal down at Drury Lane. Hey Sam, welcome in. We're good, thank you. We went there, was it last year or the year before, to go and see Frozen? I can't quite remember when it was, but we've seen Frozen there. But Hercules is one of my all-time favourite Disney movies, and I cannot wait to go and see this. Bex got me tickets for Christmas. As well as that, I got the brand new Herculade mug as well.
You mean Hercules?
Are you going to say that every time I say Hercules?
You mean Hercules?
Oh, bloody hell. Thomas, it's the digital marketing and creative category for the LBA. Digital marketing and creative. There are a couple of categories which we could fall into, but that one is specifically... Well, there's like probably two. I'm not saying like 2 or 3, but...
No, for content creation, it's just one.
I was just about to say that.
It'd be rather stupid to put yourself for something else, Andrew.
Ooh, Rebecca.
Do you own a jacket potato shop? No.
Yes, I am Spudman. Oh, I'm not Spudman anymore. No. What? My hair's gone. why I was going to say specifically that one is because it specifically mentions content creators. If you'd let me finish. But yes, we are going to go see Hercules.
You mean Hercules?
We're going to see the show in August, and look at what else you can get when you go down there. They have already released the merch for it. However, you can't get this merch anywhere else. You can only specifically buy it. Just turn that down a minute, will you, please, because you're going to get me a copyright. Were you right? You've got to be careful on that thing, mate.
I'm trying to turn it off.
Oh, sorry, you don't turn it off, just turn it down. Yeah, you can specifically... I know. You can only get this merch specifically at Theatre Royal on Drury Lane. Now, you can buy it when you go down there and watch the show, or if you buy your tickets via the LW website, which is the people who own the theatre, you can add these on. But the specific bits they've brought out a brand new, do I dare say it, Hercules mug at the top. We've also got the tote bag and the water bottle. We obviously need the programme because we've already... The Hercules.
The Hercules!
We've already got the Frozen one and the Lion King one. Hey, Anna, how you doing? You're never late. Don't worry about it. Up on the wall already framed. So we need to do the exact same thing with that one. So we've already got a spot already picked out ready for it. As well as that, they have brought out a brand new lounge fly as well, which has got the muses on the front. And I don't know what you call it. What's the word? You know when it changes from one picture to another? There's a special word for it. I'm looking to you for inspiration. I don't know how to describe it, but when you're looking at it and then you move it to another picture. I can't remember what it's called, but it features that on the front. Magic picture. So I've already added all of those onto my list. I don't particularly think I'll be getting the tote bag and the water bottle, because I've got hundreds of water bottles and I never blinking use them. So I think that's the one I'll be mainly getting, is the programme and the lounge fly. Possibly going to buy the mug. What do you reckon? Should I just buy them all? I've got plenty of time to save up. It's August. It'll be absolutely fine. Thursday of this week, we are going to be doing a live walkabout on Thursday morning from Blackpool. So if you are able to join us, that's going to be this Thursday, which is the... What's the date? What's the date of Thursday? The 30th of January from 10 o'clock in the morning, weather dependent. We tried to do this last week. It didn't happen. Do I need an email? If you put both the email and the telephone number that I've just put in the chat, I'll put them again for you. Oh, hang on, where's that going? Why is that doing that? That's because I'm typing numbers. Let me have a look. If you put all this information into the LBA form, there you go. That'll go in. Make sure you put the information in the form. But Thursday morning, we will be live from Blackpool around about 10 o'clock. That will be live here over on YouTube. I can say YouTube all the time because I have to keep saying the tube of you when I'm ever out and about over on TikTok. But please do join us for that if you can. It will obviously be saved as a live recording like these are on the channel. So if you're not able to join us, you can as well. Rewatch it later on at your leisure. Right. Nothing, I'm just catching up on this. Yes, the phone number in the phone number box. Or the phone box. Storm Ewan rode into Blackpool the other day. Was it what day was it? Was it Saturday? Friday, wasn't it? We had various road closures across the Fylde Coast. I was constantly bringing those news bulletins on air on Friday during my show, but funnily enough, there wasn't that much damage, which was good. The only damage to property that was reported was the stuff that blew off the council building in town. I also heard the job centre roof got blown off. You're right. No, it's not good. But the council building got their roof ripped off. There was a couple of trees down, nothing much. If you want to see the full extent of what Storm Ewan looked like, go and have a look over on our page even. You'll be able to see the full vlog, or the full mini vlog that we did. It must have done quite well actually on there, so go and have a look at that. Andy was just saying, or was it Blackpool Trams was just saying in the chat about the lift still not working at Umami. Yes, that is correct. It is still not working. When did we go there? Was it 2 weeks ago? The third. In fact, tomorrow will be 2 weeks. Well, actually, Wednesday will be officially 2 weeks since that place opened.
Yeah.
And they still haven't got the lift working.
Imani! Come on! Get your lift working!
What he said. Now, we are constantly, and I mean constantly, like every other day, ringing up. We've put on different voices a few times. I have to go, hello, is the lift working? To ask if the lift's working. I have actually given my number to the general manager, and he's promised me, as and when the lift is fixed, that he's going to ring us to let us know when. Because you haven't been yet, have you? Which is crazy. We all three of us will be going back down to try it out. Obviously, me and Charlie have already been, and we thoroughly enjoyed it. But we want to be able to take you, don't you? You want to go and see what it's like. Obviously, we don't want to just see what the lift's like, but we want to go and check it out for how it is. Go on, you explain.
So there's loads of... People think sometimes accessibility is just about wheelchairs, but it really isn't. It's about... I mean, obviously you guys know blind people, deaf people. There's all sorts of disabilities out there, and we've, over the last, I'd say, year, I'll admit, we did concentrate on just wheelchair accessibility, didn't we?
We did, because that's what we've had to adapt to.
We've had to adapt to, but we do try and think a hell of a lot more about other accessibility needs. So, for example, when we go back, we're obviously going to check the lift.
Yes.
But we're also going to check that there's enough room to get around, to manoeuvre, to get under the table. For blind people, is there enough room to go around? I mean, obviously for blind people, there's sign that they won't be able to see.
Yes, we want to see what the different options are for
and
things
I've
like
noticed
that.
on some of the videos that there's 2 levels of food.
Yes.
There's food in front of food.
Yes,
So
how do you...
would I be able to reach the back food? It's things like that. Are the counters too high for wheelchairs? Will I have to have someone helping me anyway? It's all that sort of thing.
Yeah, because what happens if, like, you went on your own, for sake of argument, and I wasn't with you? What if because they've got those big, like, serving platters, haven't they, that have got those big lids on?
Yeah.
I would like to assume that the staff would help, but...
I think the staff would help.
They would, yeah. What I'm getting at is that you would want your own, knowing you and knowing how...
No.
I'm trying to word this in a way...
Just spit it out.
You don't want to take independence away from people. You don't want to go, oh, you can't manage that, I'll do it for you. So you'd want to be able to serve yourself.
Yeah.
And all right, yeah, there would be some occasion where you go, actually, I can't reach that. Can you help me? But you don't want to assume or imply that it's
not always just about like. Don't get me wrong. I am frustrated about the lift. We saw a sign on the door, didn't we, last year? And it was months before Christmas.
Yeah.
So to me, they knew they were opening.
It should have been fixed. It's as pure and simple as that. There's no. They haven't really got a leg to stand
I'll go
on.
back to the whole Purple Pound thing, and I know I've kind of said that a few times, but the Purple Pound contributes to over 220 billion in the UK. It's about 24% of the money spent, and businesses actually lose out on about 20 billion a month.
Which is crazy.
And that's all the businesses in the UK.
Yeah, it's not
that's
just
not just like Umami's missing out on 20 billion. No, that's not.
That's spread across though, isn't it?
But think about the Purple Pound in a way of disabled people like me would be spending their money. But I'd be going with Andy and Charlie, so they'd be spending the money too. So that's 3 people already right there on the purple pound.
It's crazy, isn't it? Blackpool Cham's just saying in the chat, same thing about the height of the dishes.
Yeah.
That's one thing you want to check out, yeah. Danny, that's it. Do it independently, exactly. Julie is saying that she's hopefully coming back to Blackpool at the end of August for 2 weeks. All depends if she's allowed due to her dialysis treatment. I can't say that. Dialysis treatments. Well, I hope that all is allowed for you to come. And if not, we'll write you a letter to take to your doctor. How about that? And say, yes, she's coming to Blackpool. Are you an FY postcode holder? Well, if you are, you are going to want to listen to this deal.
All residents with an FY postcode can receive a massive 50% off tickets with the FY's local discount. Receive up to 50% off all standard ticket bookings. This offer is on until the 14th of February and is applicable to visits up to the 6th of April. It does exclude the 17th through the 23rd of February. Show valid photo ID and proof of address upon entry. This offer includes the Sea Life, Man in Two Swords, Gruffalo and Friends, and the Blackpool Tower Ballroom, as well as the Dungeons.
Right, so yeah, make sure you get that offer if you are an FY postcode holder. That is right through up until the 14th of February. You've got that offer. Really good offer, actually, 50% off. They do as well, Merlin, if you are, again, an FY or a PR postcode holder, offer a other discount, which you can find information about by going to the Blackpool Tower ticket office on the promenade, and you can get discount on that. So, the Evolution... Oh, hang on, wrong one. Showzam, even, if I read the right one. Showzam is coming to Blackpool. Have I clicked onto the wrong link? Oh, I've jumped ahead, that's why. Showzam is coming to town on the 14th of February, right through to the 22nd, and it is all completely free for you to go to. This is going to be a massive, massive thing. We haven't had the Showzam Festival in Blackpool for years, but it is coming back, and it's going to be bigger and better than ever. Very, very much looking forward to this coming back to town. If you don't know what it is, it's basically going to be... how long's the 14th through 22nd? Around about 7 days worth, a week's worth of free shows and mind-blowing tricks from world-class magicians. And there's going to be street performers on the streets. This is where you would find a street performer. Live street performances. It's also going to be musicians as well as show-stopping variety and incredible shows as well. It all kicks off on the 14th of February on the comedy carpet. Now, that young man who is pictured putting that water over that fella, that is Cillian O'Connor. Now, he was actually on Britain's Got Talent, and he's also been to the Blackpool Magic Convention, and he is going to be doing an illusion down on the comedy carpet from 5 p.m. Now, the blurb, right, reads that the way they're billing it, he's going to do a massive grand illusion performed under difficult conditions outside, no trapdoors, no mirrors. It's all just going to be close-up magic. So I'm going to hopefully see what that is. We'll either be doing that as a live or we'll do a vlog on that, but we'll bring you all that as we go through. Also as well, on the day after, 17th, so the 2 days after, Andrew Basso is going to be down on the comedy carpet, and he is going to be doing... He's going to be doing the water torture cell, which it was a trick made famous by Harry Houdini. Harry Houdini actually came and performed in Blackpool over 120 years ago. If you've seen... Is it Now You See Me 1 or 2 when Isla Fisher is in that water tank at the beginning of the movie? It's that trick. He's going to be doing that again down on the comedy carpet from 5 o'clock on the 17th. So we'll be bringing you all those as well. Again, it'll either be the live or it'll be a YouTube vlog. And on the 21st as well, down on the comedy carpet, you will see Spectacular Spectacular, which are these illuminated drummers doing a live performance on the stage down on the comedy carpet. Now, these guys are normally in the carnival, which is held inside the tower as part of Lightpool. And it's going to be global grooves. I cannot wait to see that. It's going to be great fun. Yeah, yes?
Why did you put the pad of paper?
Which pad and paper?
You know, the pad of paper that we bought from Asda. No, Home Bargains.
Pass. Which pad of paper?
You know, coloured paper.
Is it not down there? I don't know right now. I don't know. Right. Let's have a look. Let me just catch up on the chat. Agree with Becky. Says, can't lift those big lids, so I hope staff will help me. I was asking Billy. This is from Anna. And I want to do more independently. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Thomas. Appreciate it. He's just put a nomination in for us. Thank you very much. Thanks. Really do appreciate that. Right. Michael was asking before how you go about winning our competition. We are currently running the competition in conjunction even with Elizabeth and Craig down at the Evolution of Magic down at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. They are back in town from the 13th of February right through to the end of August. And we have got tickets for you to win. Now, you can either enter via our Facebook page or go and have a look at our TikTok page. Don't matter which one you go and enter on. You can enter on both if you want. We have got tickets for opening night, which is the 13th. We've also got tickets for 14th, which is Valentine's Day, and also on the 15th as well. Yes, my babes.
I just got to ask a question.
Go on, what's the question?
You just have to come here.
I can't come there right now, babes. I'm doing that live.
There's like a little paper under here.
Well, take it off. See if it's there. Is that it?
Oh.
No, that's your World War II poster that I'm going to put up.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is right now, babes. You just have to give me a minute and I'll sort you out. Mm-hmm. Go and have a look though, either on our Facebook or our TikTok page. Like I said, it doesn't matter which one you enter on. They will be drawn on the 31st of January. So we've got, what are we on now? 26. So you've got up until Friday. Well, actually, what time should we draw that on the Friday then? Should we say you've got up until midday on the 31st to go and get yourselves entering that. If you are watching this on catch up, and depending on what day it is, it may have gone. But if it's not, go and have a look at our either our TikTok or go and have a look at our Facebook page and get yourselves entered onto that. Right, let's have a look and see what else is going on in town. Well, the dates for the 2025 St Anne's International Kite Festival have just been announced this week. From the 29th through the 31st of August, you can head down to St Anne's Beach and see this spectacular event taking place in the skies over St Anne's.
Is that the same date as the illuminations?
It is the same date. I didn't actually clock onto that until Danny, who is in the chat, mentioned it, because I said to Charlie, I was like, oh, the 29th, that's the Friday. They do the illuminated night kite flying display. Say that really fast.
Night flying display.
There's always one. But, yes, it's the same night as Illumination Switch On, which is absolutely crazy. Now, I mentioned this the other night on TikTok Live, and somebody mentioned, oh, they might have thought that the Switch On was back in September. Because, to be honest with you, I thought it would have been as well. This is the second Switch On we've had in ages that is going to be concurrent in August, because it's normally the first weekend in September. Hey, Travels, how you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you, Trevor and Bob. How are you doing? 68 days till Anna's in town. Amazing. And yeah, Danny's down in town for Switch On, because that's when she brought it to my attention. Now, we will be down in Blackpool on the 29th for the Illumination Switch On, so we won't be going into the Kite Festival till the day after, which is great, but I really wanted to see the night kite flying display, and I don't think we're going to have time to do both. But that has all been announced. It's a really good event. If you are in town that weekend, make sure you head down there. There's not just the kites. There is a massive fun fair on the beach, which is bloody brilliant, to be fair. It's not... The beach, going down to the kites, they put out the beach carpet, which is for wheelchairs, like literally going... It's one bit... But to get to the fair, that's not accessible. However, on like the main promenade bit in St Anne's, they do have loads of like vendors which is selling food, drink. You can also buy kites, and as well, they do have this thing called the Accessiloo, which is pretty cool, isn't it? It's an accessible toilet. Think of the biggest accessible toilet you've ever seen, but on the back of a lorry. It's really cool. We went in it last year. It was really good, wasn't it? Yeah, I think we're all going to be. There's going to be quite a lot of the Mouseketeers going to that. So we'll definitely have a look at that. Not the ticket one, but Amazon giveaway. Hey, what Amazon giveaway? We're not doing an Amazon giveaway. What? I'm confused.
We mentioned the Disney Store one, haven't we, when we hit so many followers?
Yeah, that's over on TikTok. When we get to 40k, we're going to do a £100 giveaway for you to spend at the Disney store. It is going to be an amazing weekend, that, Anna. It really is. We're going to be hanging out at the Illuminations, and then we're going to be going to the Kite Festival. I don't think there's anything else on that weekend. I think that's enough.
What about this Amazon giveaway?
I know, so do I. I've just asked. What? Let us know what that's about. I don't actually know what that is. We're not doing an Amazon giveaway.
Something. If we have, we'll do it. But we've not said.
I don't think we said an Amazon giveaway.
If we have, we'll do one. But I can't remember one.
Travels. Let us know what Amazon giveaway, because I'm really confused. Right. When am I doing this? 4th of April of this year. So in a few weeks, really. Here we go again. What's going on? Hang on 1 second. 1 second. I'm getting. There we go. Oh, it's fine. I'm getting. 1 second. I'm getting a notification on here that. Yeah, there we go. It's buried. Yeah, I spent the night out in St John's Square in the centre of Blackpool to raise money for Street Life, which is the homeless shelter in Blackpool. Now, they have, due to the money that was raised last year and the year before, been able to up the services that they offer, which is fantastic, because it used to be that they would only open their doors at around about 10 o'clock, right through until around about 12. So the people of Blackpool who required a bed for the night only had a couple of hours to get themselves down there and get in and get themselves a bed. They have now managed to make the shelter 24 hours, which is absolutely fantastic. So it means people are able to get out of the streets for a bit and go and spend a bit of time inside the actual shelter. Now, the good thing about Street Life is they don't just say to people, there you go, there's a bed for the night, off you pop. What they do is they sit down with people who require their services and they go through everything that's led up to them being homeless, and they teach them all things like budgeting. They teach them how to cook basic meals, even things like how to sew a button on a shirt. It's just these basic life skills that they teach which set people up ready for the next move. So what they do is when somebody goes into Street Life and says, I need your help, that whole process starts off. Now, people can go in and out of that shelter as many times as they want. However, they do start to move them on to like looking for flats in town, which is absolutely fantastic. And they help them get jobs, and they help them with CVs and all these life skills. And all the money that they get is through donations. They're not funded by the government or the council. It's all done through voluntary donation. If you can, I am £100 for Street Life, £100. They would like everybody who's taking part to raise a minimum of 50. That just then means that £50. You mentioned it last week. I'm talking about Amazon giveaway. I think you must be talking about the giveaway on TikTok when we get to 100k. 40k. We said we'd do a giveaway for voucher wherever you would like. Oh no, wait a minute. No, I'm getting confused. Hang on, let me just finish talking about Street Life, then I'll tell you about this. But like I say, I'm trying to raise £100. It's the kind of double of the minimum. What's happening? Oh, has it gone blank again? What's going on with this tonight? 1936. Let me just reset that. Oh, cool. Wait a minute. Excellent. Oh, we're back now. Perfect. Just reset that. Right. Okay. That's that one. But yeah, that was me on the morning after at 6 o'clock in the morning when they very rudely woke us up and went, right, here's your certificate, off you pop. But like I say, if you can sponsor us, it would be absolutely amazing of you if you could. I think just giving lets you do from just £1. And if every single person who follows us or watches us just donated £1, I'm absolutely sure we would smash that £100 target. But thank you Every single person. Right, we mentioned the Amazon giveaway. Yeah, so that's for the drawing game over on our TikTok. So we have said that every month we're going to take... Oh, what's going on? What's going on with it? Hang on one second. Let me just double check this. TikTok. Yeah, got it on here. Yeah. Right, yeah, we do the drawing game on a Sunday, well, not just on a Sunday, but pretty much our home lives. We take everybody's name who is in the top 10, or top 3 people who win the game. We put your name in on a list, and then on the 31st, so the end of the month, you could potentially win a £10 voucher for wherever you like. So we've said, I think we said like Amazon or whatever. Right, let's have a look at a bit of Disney news, shall we? Have you seen, by the way, the brand new... I meant to put it in here, but I completely forgot. Have you seen the brand new Disney Cruise Line advert?
No.
Oh, my God. If anybody else hasn't seen the new Disney Cruise Line advert, you have to go and watch it. It's so sweet. I'm not telling you anything else. But Walt Disney World is having a little bit of a rebrand. They are no longer going to be calling themselves Walt Disney World. They are going to be calling it Walt Disney Worlds, primarily for the fact they have got all of their theme parks. So they've got Animal Kingdom, they've got Disney Studios, they've got Epcot and Magic Kingdom. But they're now calling it Walt Disney Worlds. And industry insiders are actually saying that this calls for a rebrand is in a bit of response to Epic Universe that is coming at Universal Studios, because that is very much near completion, and it's kind of their way of just reminding everybody that Disney is not just one place. They've got all these different places that you can visit. Muppet Vision 3D is very sadly closing very, very soon, and I am very, very, very sad about this. It will cease operations, or last day of operations will be the 7th of June. Also, as well, the entire area around there, which also includes Mama Melrose Ristorante Italiano, will also close on May 10th.
Sorry, what?
Mama Melrose is a Ristorante Italiano. It will all close down, and the Grand Avenue area, which sees where Muppets Theatre is going to be having a rethink. It's all going to be now part of Monsters Inc. land. I'm very, 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 very excited about that coming. Muppets Vision 3D was always, always, always so good. I did actually have... Where's it gone? There we go. It's going to become this. This is concept art of what Monsters Inc. Land is going to look like. So it is going to use the original part of the Muppets Vision 3D building to become the Monstropolis Theatre. Grand Avenue area is all going to get a revamp to look like Monstropolis, including the Monsters Inc. Factory. And just to see it, just down there, that little archway, that's just... Oh, where is it? Quickly, if it's going to ping back round. Just on the left, on the right-hand side, you can see a little archway. Just there, just at the bottom there. That's the actual entrance as well to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So all that is going to be boarded off. So the next time we go, it'll either be seeing construction walls like that, or it'll be when Monstropolis is around. Now, we have something very special. Got it in my hand here. From Monsters Inc. Not from Monsters Inc. From Muppets Vision 3D. I accidentally walked out of Muppet Vision 3D with these. These are the 3D glasses that you get when you are watching Muppet Vision 3D, and when you take them off, you're supposed to put them in the bin, like the receptacle bin at the end, so they can wash them and reuse them. But I had them on top of my hat like that, and it wasn't until halfway through the day I was like, oh my god, I've still got these on my head. So these came home with us, and these are Muppet Vision 3D glasses, which I am
Why
very...
can't you say it normally?
Because that's how they say it on there, in the stage show. It's like Muppet Vision 3D. I always have to say that, but I am so excited to have these. I'm going to keep them. Are we having issues again? Is it still... Oh, I've got excellent connection with it. Let's have a look. Maybe drop out and come back in. What's going on with it? Let me have a look. Yeah, because it's still live. Yep, free merchandise. So, but yeah, I was like, I couldn't believe it when I walked out with these. I was like, flipping heck, they are going straight on the Disney shelf. Right, we don't normally talk about Universal. However, I kind of feel like we're going to have to start making more of an effort to keep you up to date of what's happening with Universal Studios UK. Because unless you've been living under a rock, you might not know about this. Down in Bedford, which is, how long did you work at? About 3 hours away from here. Universal Studios have bought a massive plot of land, 496 acres. I believe it is what they have actually gone ahead and bought. And they are in the process of putting together Universal Studios UK, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. Construction hasn't started on it yet, but all the like the checks and everything have been put through, and the UK government have given them the go ahead to say yes, start building. So in the next coming months, we are going to start getting a lot more construction vehicles going down to that part of Bedford and start work on the actual site. I cannot wait for this to arrive. We're Universal fans in terms of the parks. We like going there. Obviously, when we go to Florida, it is mainly Disney, but we do go there. We haven't been since, when was it, 2016, I think it was, when we went on our honeymoon. But when the next time we go back to Florida, we shall be going to Universal. Now, what are we going to see in terms of rides that are coming to Universal UK? Well, for right now, we don't know. Oh, Universal won't be far from where Blackpool Trams is based. Annual pass, I think. Well, funnily enough, we've been talking about this already, the annual pass for Universal, because we'd be thinking the same thing. Now, obviously, with it being the UK, well, what should they have? They've definitely got to have Harry Potter. So, one, whether they're going to have a ride or whether it's going to be like the Wizarding World. Well, I tell you what, Charlie, the Universal in Orlando, with the Wizarding World and Diagon Alley is out of this world. It really is. And I hope to God that's something that they bring to Universal UK. I have heard rumours as well of 2 rides which will potentially be there. One of them is defunct, both over in Hollywood and Orlando. It means not working, not there anymore. I heard rumblings that they are going to be bringing Jaws. Now, if you've ever been on the Jaws ride in Florida or California or in Hollywood, you know how much of a great ride that was. And they are thinking of revamping it and bringing it to Universal UK. Also as well, Simpsons ride. That has also been rumoured. Like I say, all these rides are rumoured because nothing has been plotted out in terms of what they are going to be doing. Permits haven't been filed yet. But I was watching something on TikTok this morning, which potentially could be bringing some of the rides from Universal over in Japan, which will be amazing. Now, they are... They are... It will bring loads of jobs. It will, you're right. Well...
Remember that for catchphrase?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do. We're in Florida.
Fancy Nancy. But they have actually Universal have put out loads of job requests already and job adverts for engineers and Imagineers and everything else to come over.
Not Imagineers.
Well, you know what I mean. I don't know what Universal call them, but loads of people to come over, game stores like Hooky Duck, what, they're there as well? That'd be good. But loads of people to come over from Japan to potentially work on that. Also, and I so want this one to be true, it seems to be going in pretty much every new Universal park they build at the minute. Mario Kart ride could potentially be coming there as well. So we'll have to keep our ear to the ground and let you know what comes through. Blackpool Trams just mentioned the annual pass as well. Like I say, we have already been chatting about this and thinking, would it be worth us getting an annual pass each for Universal UK?
Yeah.
We've already said yes.
Sweet.
I know we have got Blackpool Pleasure Beach less than 10 minutes from our door. There's no way I would pay the annual pass for there because it's, well, you know our thoughts on Blackpool Pleasure Beach, but I would seriously get the annual pass for here. They are over in Disney. The prices, though, that's the thing you got to look at for the annual pass. Now, currently, if you are a Florida resident, you can get a Universal Studios annual pass, Premier Pass, currently for $429.99. That's not including sales tax. But that pass there is both parks, so Universal Studios and the new Epic Universe, plus the water park, so Volcano Bay. And that currently works out to be about 340 quid. Obviously, when it comes here, it's just going to be one park. There's going to be no water park. There's going to be no, like, Epic Universe or anything like that. It's just going to be the one park. So I don't think it's going to be 340 quid per person, because the annual pass for Blackpool Pleasure Beach is 179 quid. I don't see the Universal Studios one being much more than 250 quid each. Dearer than an annual Millionaire Pass. Well, that's the Floridian price, and that's the price what you get for everything over in Orlando. But that's just literally if you are a Florida resident. If you're an out-of-state resident, it's a couple of $100 more. So yeah, it can be very expensive. Right, earlier on last year, the Disney Treasure was the newest ship added to the Disney Cruise Line fleet, and it is the most up-to-date one to date, and I cannot wait to see another Disney Cruise Line ship. We are desperate to go on one. In fact, there is a Disney cruise leaving from Southampton in August of this year, travelling to Spain for a 5-day cruise. I'd love to say we're going on it. It may happen. It may not. I'm not saying yes. I'm not saying no. But we'll keep talking about this for right now. Now, every time a new Disney Cruise Line ship comes out, it has its own unique thing on it. No, we don't. Oh, is that what you think? Is that why you have a million? We don't have a million annual pass. We've talked about getting one, haven't we? We've always looked at them in the Black Friday sales, but we've never got right at getting one yet. I think this year we may. We'll have to see, but we'll see what other things are on the cards. But what's new on the Disney Treasure, or one of the new things, is they have a brand new Haunted Mansion parlour, which is a little bit hidden. It's not something you would easily wander across. Now, in Walt Disney World and Disneyland, they have, both Paris and California, they have the Haunted Mansion ride. Now, this parlour is a bar all based around the Haunted Mansion. It's got all the scary things you would expect to come to find. But the thing we are most excited to tell you about is this. The Hole in the Wand in Blackpool
Is having a hotel
Yes,
in 2026.
correct. But talking about Disney, the company behind the Hole in the Wand is called the Potions Company. The Potions Cauldron Company or something, or Cauldron Potions Company. Never get it right. But, yes, it is adult juice. But they have now set up and are now working with Disney. So when you come to the Hole in the Wand in Blackpool and you go to the golf there and you're drinking the potions at the end, those are the exact same drinks that you would be drinking in the Haunted Mansion parlour on board the Disney Treasure. So how amazing is that for a local company like one that's based in Blackpool to be now working with Disney? We are well happy about that. In fact, we contacted them the other day to say absolutely, amazing news. But that the Haunted Mansion parlour, it just looks fantastic. We cannot wait to go on there. Plus, as well, they've also got their own secret menu, which you access via an iPad, and you've got to type in all these different codes and solve different riddles. It looks blinking amazing. But yeah, the whole thing just looks absolutely fantastic. But that is all the Disney news and all of the Blackpool news that we have for you this week. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if there's anything that you've missed, make sure you go and watch it again on replay. Before you disappear off the stream, make sure you've gone and smashed the like button for us. Make sure you've done that. And if you are brand new in, welcome in. Please make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's completely free to do. And as well as that, if you do want to support the channel, we have now got memberships and super chats available, and that is all down to you guys watching our stuff. So thank you so much for that. We will be back on TikTok on, what day is it? Tomorrow. We'll be back on there tomorrow evening. So do join us for that. Oh, you've been thinking of a design for the mod hoodie. Awesome. Drop it in the chat. Yeah, the other one's at the one in York as well. Drop it in the drop that design thing in the chat. But thank you so much for joining us tonight. I thoroughly hope you have enjoyed it. It's been great fun as always. But thank you so much for being with us. Like I said, go and have a look at all the links. Find the merch site. Go and find the Just Giving page. Follow us over on Facebook, TikTok, over on Instagram as well, using the handle at the Three Musketeers UK. You'll find everything under that. We're back with you next Sunday for Mouse Talk Live. Don't forget to join us on Thursday morning if you can, from 10 a.m. If not, we'll catch you throughout the week. I'm back on the radio tomorrow as well, 12 till 2. But thank you so much for being in. Whatever it is you get up to for the rest of the night, please do be kind to each other. Stay safe, and we'll catch you all on the flip-flop. Take care, guys.